Have you ever felt that magnetic pull back to a relationship you know is toxic? You try to leave, but the thought of actually being without them feels impossible. What if I told you that intense, can't live without them connection isn't love? It's a psychological addiction. Today, breaking down exactly why your brain gets hooked on this cycle. And more importantly, I'll give you a clear plan to start detoxing your heart and finally find peace. Let's put a name to this feeling, a trauma bond. This isn't love. It's a powerful emotional attachment formed in a cycle of abuse and affection, where the person who hurts you is also your source of comfort. Maybe you find yourself making excuses for them, feeling confused, or pulling away from friends who just don't get it. The bond is built on unpredictability and a power imbalance that leaves you feeling dependent. The most important thing to hear is this: your feelings are a normal psychological response to an abnormal situation. You are not crazy. So, why does this feel like a physical addiction? Because on a chemical level, it is. The driving force is something called intermittent reinforcement. Think of a slot machine. You pull the lever and get nothing over and over. But just as you're about to quit, bam, a small win. That unpredictable reward is so powerful, it keeps you playing, hoping for the next jackpot. In a toxic relationship, the abuse and neglect are the losses. But then, just as you hit a breaking point, your partner offers a moment of kindness or a tearful apology. That's your win. Your brain gets a rush of dopamine, the feel-good chemical, creating an intense craving for the next hit. This cycle of bad, good creates dependency. Your brain isn't hooked on the person. It's hooked on the roller coaster. If this is hitting a little too close to home, pause for a second. You're not watching this randomly. Your mind is trying to heal. It's trying to understand what happened to you and why it still hurts. So before you continue, tap that subscribe button. Not for me, for you. Every week, I break down the psychology behind relationships, trauma, emotional cycles, and healing in a way that finally makes sense. If you're serious about reclaiming your clarity, your peace, and your power, then hit subscribe now so you don't miss the next step in your healing. Okay, we've covered the what and the why. Now for the most important part, how to break free. It isn't easy, but it's possible. Here's a 3-step plan. You have to cut through denial. Grab a journal and write down the reality. Document specific incidents, what they said, how you felt. On a separate page, list the consequences to your life. Lost friendships, a suffering career. Seeing the hard truth in black and white will ground you when your emotions try to pull you back. To detox, you must get away from a source. No contact is the gold standard because it works. Block them everywhere. Phone, social media, and make a plan to avoid places where you might see them. This will be incredibly tough. You will experience withdrawal, loneliness, and doubt. This is where your support system is crucial. Isolation is an abuser's best tool, so do the opposite. Reconnect with trusted friends and family. Consider a therapist who specializes in trauma. It can be a game changer for learning to trust your judgment again. Most importantly, reconnect with you. What hobbies and dreams did you set aside? The goal isn't just to survive the breakup, but to rebuild your identity and learn to give yourself the validation you were seeking from. Healing from a trauma bond is a journey, so please be patient and kind to yourself. You weren't addicted because you're weak. You were conditioned by a powerful psychological trap. By understanding the science and taking these deliberate steps, you will break the cycle. You have the power to detox your heart, rediscover who you are, and build a future where you feel safe, respected, and genuinely loved. If this video gave you even a little clarity, don't let it end here. Your healing didn't start with this video, but it can continue with the next one. So hit subscribe, turn on all notifications, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. And if you want YouTube to keep recommending videos that help you understand your emotions, reconnect with yourself, and finally break toxic patterns, then make sure to like, comment, and save this video. You're not alone, and you're stronger than you think. I'll see you in the next one.